Great day. Welcome back to Mindset Motivation with Miss Tracy. I am Miss Tracy. Mindset Motivation is designed to inspire your greatness. We are all born great. It's also designed to remind you of your value. We are all valuable. We are all important. And sometimes we forget that. We beat ourselves up more than other people might. So we need to get focused on ourselves and understand that we are all valuable and all born for a reason and with purpose. So just a reminder that you are valuable. And it's also to encourage you to take action on your life. You are in authority over your life. You are the author over your life. So it's up to you to write your narrative. And if you don't like how it's turning out, rewrite it, redesign it, change it. It's all up to you. So welcome to Mindset Motivation with Miss Tracy. Today, I am talking about clearing the space and miscommunication. So it's important to me to talk about clearing the space and communication because it's still a part of mindset. If you think about it, when we're in a situation where there's miscommunication or there's something going on between you and maybe even another person or another situation, it bothers you. It bothers your mind. It makes your mind heavy. Holding grudges makes your mind heavy. And a lot of that has to do with a lot of misinterpretation and a lot of miscommunication. And when you have those heavy things on your mind, it becomes a challenge to be clear in your thoughts so that you can prosper and elevate and succeed in however you think succeeding looks for you. So today I'm talking about clearing space and miscommunication. Clearing space, the elephant in the room. Many times we think that because we have a situation and after the situation we still talk or we don't have any problem, we still communicate with each other, that everything is all well and good. In my experience, I have held mental notes. I haven't forgotten. So imagine that I haven't forgotten. We haven't forgotten. And so the importance of clearing space is to get rid of whatever that mental note is so that you can move forward. You don't want to, have in mind, every chance you get, you remember like, oh, I remember they owe me money. I remember what they said. I ain't forgot. But you're supposed to be at a point in the relationship that y'all are cool. But y'all really aren't cool because in your mind, you haven't come to a complete understanding, or maybe it's not even about an understanding, but a complete closure in whatever that situation was. It's important to clear the space. If there's something bothering you, you want to bring it to the person. And it's a way to do that. It's okay to say, can I have a moment? Can we talk? Pull that person aside. I do not suggest texting or emailing. You can read this. 3 people could read the same sentence and say it in different ways and have different meanings. It's important to have that direct conversation with that person. Pull that person aside, have that conversation. Start with what it is that you're feeling. Like, the situation, this happened. And from there, I feel this way, or, the way I took it was, or my perception, or, I felt like this. Bring it out there, because many times it's a misunderstanding. We could take the same situation. We're both in this situation and we can look at it differently. We all do. Oh, my thought was this. Oh, I didn't think about that. We all have our perspective and our points of views. So clear the space. If there is something bothering you, bring it to the forefront. Address it so that it can be moved on. Address it so it can be moved on. And sometimes the person doesn't even know that you still have a problem with it because they feel like, they ain't said nothing about it, so we must be cool. Let's go ahead and delete any assumptions. Because, there's a saying about making assumptions. Y'all let me know what the saying is for assumptions. But it's important not to make assumptions. Clear the space. If there is a situation that has happened and you don't have clarity behind it, where your mind is settled in how it's turned out, you want to clear the space. You want to come to that person. You want to have that conversation. And you want to clear that. You want to clear that whole space up. That's what clearing space is about. Not holding on to something and you have somebody thinking you're cool. That's deception. We don't deception. With deception, you might as well be a liar. We don't want to deceive anyone to think things are cool and they're not. We don't do that. That ain't being real. That's not being authentic. That's been very fake. And mindset motivation is nothing about the unreal. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the unreal. It's all about being real. It's all about being authentic. Clearing your mind. Being real with yourself. Mindset motivation. Clear the space. Miscommunication. What I've noticed in my experience is that when something isn't quite sitting with me right, and I don't say anything, but then it comes up again. Well, it comes to find out it's not sitting with them right either. How much time do we waste going by with it not sitting right with us before it comes back up? I've experienced it. I mean, I had an experience where, I felt like when you came over, you just left. So I felt like, you had some kind of problem with me. Well, no, Tracy, the problem was when I came over, I had to stop by and drop this off to you, but I needed to hurry up and run back and check on my kids. Oh, I thought you had a problem with me. We don't have a problem? No, we don't have a problem. Where that person was like, dang, why is Tracy acting funny? Like, I came, dropped the stuff off. I thought she would be happy. She seemed like she got some kind of attitude. I don't know what that's about. So then months go by, and then it comes up, and it almost comes up in a negative way. Like, well, the last time you came and just left, well, and so what, you want to come and do that again? Because those things about, don't eat and run. We all grew up with don't eat and run. You don't come over my house eating and then you just got to run. Come to find out is you're not eating and running. You have something to do. Oh no, I wasn't trying to eat and run or be rude. It was just some other business that I needed to take care of. I just had to make that stop. Thank you for the food though. Miscommunications, misunderstandings. The same situation to come and break bread, but you leave, or but I gotta go. The same situation, but looked at differently. So it's important to avoid miscommunication. It's important to clear space at any given chance. If something is not sitting with you right, more than likely it's not sitting right with the other person either. So instead of just holding on to it and then you can't think straight and you're making these mistakes and this is on your mind, and it doesn't have to because if we all find out where we put our minds through unnecessary situations that become heavy on us. So take the time out, clear the space. If there's someone you need to talk to so that y'all can come to an understanding, go ahead and do that. It probably won't even take 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Miscommunication. If something is not sitting with you right, go ahead and bring it up. What's wrong with that? We all make mistakes. No one is perfect, but we need to have those mistakes be lessons. Lessons. We learn from it. Let's learn from the mistakes so they're lessons. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and let everyone go and just remember, clear the space, clear up any miscommunication, clear up any elephants in the room, address it. If you have a problem with somebody, don't just go ahead and be like, oh, we're talking again now, so it must not be a problem. No, you go address it. Clear that space so that y'all can move forward without it being any hiccups later. Like, oh, well, I ain't forgot this, or I ain't forgot that. That is so ugly. That's just another mask. That's being deceitful. If you're not cool with somebody for real and you act like y'all cool, but you still holding that grudge in the back of your head, you're not cool for real. That's holding a mask. That's being fake. Here at Mindset Motivation, It's about being real so that we can have a clear mind to move forward and elevate. It's about elevating. If you hold on to those little things that's heavy on your mind, it stunts your growth. So again, thank you for joining me again at Mindset Motivation with Tracy. And again, it's about empowerment, inspiration, and encouragement. Have a great rest of your day.